morning. Is it good afternoon? At least where I'm at. Where I am, it is 12:29 p.m. Whenever the time is 12 something, I have to think about whether it's a.m. or p.m. It's one of those weird things that you know, but I still have to like stop and be like, wait, is it morning or is it towards the night? Just like right and left. If you ask about like if something on the right or the left, I have to look down and be like, oh, right, because I write with my right hand, so that's how I remember. And the left one is the other one. I used to want to be left-handed so bad. Yes, I think I just wanted to be different. I'm a middle child and a Leo. It's a weird combination. So, just thought I'd hang out for a little bit. I got a little bit of time. I'm gonna grab some. Excuse me. That's my oven heating up. Well, it has heated up. I'm going to grab some lunch, make some lunch in a little bit. But I thought maybe I would come on here. Let's just say hi, see what's going on. If anybody's bored, give it a few minutes. Going through my some affirmation cards and thought maybe I'll find a good affirmation. They're like half affirmations and half quotes. Let's do this. Yeah, it's a little brighter. Oh, excuse me. Glad nobody's here to witness that. Oh, I forgot to kiss my amethyst. This is my amethyst, my little amethyst Buddha my friend gave me a while back. I always kiss it before I go live. I forget. So there's that. She gave it to me. I was really having a bad time, and I think she carried it with her, and she gave it to me for luck. So I appreciate that very much. Hey, Kyrese, thank you for coming in. I don't have nothing special planned. Really, just talking. Just feel like I keep doing this enough, I'll get better at it, or at least more comfortable doing it. So, like, why not? I'm about to eat in a little while. How's your day going? You doing anything exciting? I'm so I'm jealous. Maybe I should press this button. Well, maybe I'll do some quotes. Some quotes to ponder on instead of the affirmations. Because when I actually did the affirmations, the card that came up is the last one I did, which is I am the architect of my life, which I can see. You can see that. I don't even know if it's gonna read correctly or be backwards. It looks backwards in here. Let's talk about Beyond the Gates. Okay. Well, you disappeared. Come back. Let's talk about Beyond the Gates. You cat attitude with evil. Yeah. Cat is a bitch. Like I understand that. I mean, she's right. Eva. I always want to call her Eva. Eva is, up to no good, so to speak, but she was just too much. I was making this face the whole time, like, girl, so unnecessary. And I mean, it's written in the dialogue, so I'm sure that that's how she was supposed to come across to a certain extent. But I felt like she was doing too much. But maybe she's leaning into the villain architect character type for her. It was too much. What did you think? I think she might be the most annoying character. So far. Yeah, maybe. Her mom, well, not her mom, Eva's mom, Leslie. Also, don't care too much for Leslie, but I still enjoy watching Leslie a little bit more. I think she's going to be a good villain, too. Kyrie said yes, but I still didn't like Eva prior to that. I'm like, I'd give anything for Eva to snatch her real quick, right? But she can't do that. It's too soon. It's her first date. She got to find whatever evidence she's looking for. Ooh, that reminds me of the key. Do you have any guesses about what that key is going to open? What they might find? I was trying to think, but it's like all the possibilities out there, so I don't know yet. Because we have so many little mysteries, little side stories, which is good developing. I know that some of them are going to be connected, but all of them won't be connected. So it's hard for me to decide, like, what I think is going to be connected and what's not. Because I thought about what you said about Martin. I was like, maybe those two are together. Maybe it is, because I think those are his parents too, right? Like they adopted him or raised him after a plane crash, I think I remember. Or is he there by? I can't remember. I'm sorry. I'm still trying to learn everybody. There's so much. I'm trying to think if I have a favorite storyline right now Beyond the Gates. I mean, I like Danny. I feel so bad for her. My heart breaks for her. This one hair is getting on my nerves. It's just like hanging right there. And I do care for. I think I will care about Eva. She reminds me, and I said this yesterday. Um, he's their biological son. Okay, I don't know why. I don't know why how I messed that up. I might be thinking of somebody else. I don't know. So that makes him Eva's brother, half brother, if Ted is really her father. I think there's going to be a plot twist there. I do think Ted is going to be her father, but I think it's going to be more to it. Like, he didn't, I don't know, if Leslie never told him or Leslie, like, tried to tell his parents and they didn't pass the message on. I don't know, but I think there's going to be a twist there. I'm sure there will be. I just wonder how long it'll take before we get to it. I'm interested to see how the show paces their reveals. So far, it's been pretty good. You had a couple of flat days, but I think that's to be expected on a show that runs 5 days a week. Carrie said, I like Danny and like Naomi and like Chelsea somewhat. Okay. Chelsea's Danny's daughter. She's the model too. Yeah, I think she's fine. But who's the other person? No, I just read it. Forgot. Naomi. Who is Naomi? Dang. Albert sent me the damn list of characters. I still ain't learned them yet. So first I thought she was talking about Nicole, but no. I know who Nicole is. I remember Nicole's name because she's Danny's sister, and Nicole was Maya's sister on Bold and the Beautiful. And she also has a similar, like, coloring to her. Not colored, y'all. Don't nobody... not that word, but I mean, like, her skin tone and her hair color and eye color is similar to the other Nicole on Bold and Beautiful. Danny, other daughter with the handcuffs and feisty attitude. Okay, I don't remember handcuffs, but the one that cussed out Bill, and when they were standing in front of the water, I like her too. I want to know more about her. I think she's the one. Her husband is a cop. I think I know who you're talking about. I would like to see more of her. It's so wild seeing her next to Danny. I'm like, there's no way these are mother and daughter. Yes, but I guess that's a common soap opera thing, especially with black characters. But they really don't be old enough to have enough years between them to actually be mother and daughter. But she is the oldest, and they did say Danny married Bill when she was young. So I haven't looked up the actresses' real life ages. I just know they look pretty close together there. I'm sorry if I'm bored. I always say the next time I do this, I'm gonna have a plan. I'm gonna cut this fucking hair off of this fucking wig because it's so annoying. Yeah, but I never make a plan. It's like, let me just try. I wish I could be like one of the people that just come on and could just talk forever, and it seems like they have a script and they don't. I am not. It looks like I'm by myself now. So I'm gonna just read a quote, and I don't know. In my mind, I won't say everything happens for a reason because I don't want to say everything happens for a reason, but I do think things tend to be connected. So in my mind, I'm going to read this quote, and someone's going to hear it one day, and it's going to speak directly to them, and it'll all line up in the universe. Or maybe it's just for me. Let's see. No, I don't want to do that one, because I feel like I picked that one. Let me shuffle this some more. Thank you, Kyrie's. Thank you for saying that. You're very kind. I'm just trying to learn from the best. I cannot, you and Albert, y'all really kind of set the standard. There's a few other people that I follow as well that do a really good job. Alright. Oh, this is a quote from Buddha. So it should be pretty profound. This existence of ours is as transient as autumn clouds. To watch the birth and death of beings is like looking at the movements of a dance. A lifetime is like a flash of lightning in the sky, rushing by like a torrent down a steep mountain. It's a lot of pretty words. It means life is fleeting. And you find the beauty in the small things because that's what at the end of the day the small things are what matters. And I was in a chat a stream the other day and it was very political. But I understand the importance of being engaged in politics and like understanding what's going on. But I did that before. Like that was pretty much my life before the pandemic. I was everywhere in my community, signing up for everything, volunteering for everything, marching for everything. And then my life changed, pandemic happened, and it just gave me a different perspective. I'm not saying we can't change, because obviously if we had had people sacrificing before us, I wouldn't have a comfortable life as I do now. But I also don't know how much time we have on this earth, and I don't want to spend it all fighting. I kind of want to be grateful for what I have and pour into my children so that set them up for success. Hey Dolly, good to see you. Thank you for coming by. Let me know if you're gonna hang out for a minute, if you have something you want to talk about. Kyrese was here. I don't know if he's still here. We were talking about the gate beyond the gates a little bit. Oh, Dolly, I'm so glad you're here. I wanted to ask you, does Eva remind you of Carly when Carly first came to town, General Hospital? I hope you saw the episode yesterday. I don't want to spoil it for you. I won't say anything else in case you didn't see it. We're gonna be here for a little bit. Yay! Thank you. Did you see Beyond the Gates yesterday? Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Like, in that scene yesterday when she was with Ted and she was telling him her name and just the way she kept looking at him, my heart was breaking for her. I told my daughter, it's like, oh, this is giving me Carly. I was like, I think I care about this character. Like, I feel so bad for her. Even though she's like doing the wrong things, she's just misguided and being manipulated. Dolly says, I didn't even think of that, but the parallel is perfect. I knew there was something I loved about the actress. Yeah, she's so good. Like, it's the character, but also, like you said, the actress. The way she is emoting, I think she's gonna. I've been leaning on Danny more because that's the perspective we've gotten the most of. But after yesterday's episode, I'm like, oh, Eva might be my favorite. Depending on where her character goes, she seems so vulnerable. Like the moment when she looked up at him and said her name was like she was 5 years old waiting for Daddy to come pick her up. It was so sad. Oh, so lucky. I got Kyrese and Dolly here in the same chat. Thank you, guys. Kyrie said, I remember when I started live streaming because they were talking bad about my Maxie Jones. Oh, here we go, Kyrie. Let me prepare myself. Who knew it would be... Oh, no, I can't see the rest of it. Oh, let me see if I can bring it back. Oh, no. I don't want to be one of those people who's like, I need more subscribers, but I want, like, the full features. Oh, that's right. You guys suggested software for me, and I haven't downloaded it. Oh, I can't see the rest of it. Let me see if I do this. Who knew it would lead to such great success? You're doing excellent, Nakesha. You already started. Thank you, Kyrese. I don't need my affirmations. You do that for me. It's so sweet. Yeah, I know. You have to start off somewhere. I don't want to set too big of a goal for myself. I kind of am okay. Like, I want the features to be able to do everything that everybody else can do on YouTube. But I don't mind having, like, a small group. Because I, like, want to know everybody. And... like, you and Albert really have, like, set the standards that it's like, I don't know if you know all of your subscribers and all of your members, but Restream, I keep forgetting. I think I did this last time and then forgot. I probably got it open in the tab already, but let me do it again. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to text myself, because when I need to remember something, this might be silly, but I'll text it to myself. I don't know why I don't just put it in Notepad. I'll do other notes in Notepads, but texting myself is helpful. I'm going to put that in a text message to myself. So then I can have the features, yeah. Because like I said, I don't discourage myself from having, a huge platform. But I also want to be able to get to know the people that come in and talk so that, like, if they tell me one thing, the next day I can remember that and kind of build on it. And so, like, we can actually know each other. I don't want to sound corny, like a community, but kind of like a little community, just like nice people, just like entertainment, and you know, want a little break from reality. So far, I've had very few trolls, which I'm very happy for. Thank you, Dolly. I appreciate it. I will try to keep being myself. I don't know how to be anybody else, unless I'm on the clock. I'm getting paid. I can, I can fake the funk then. But don't we all have to code switch a little bit in society? Kyrie said my stream a few nights ago ended up turning into a Dr. Phil session. Ooh, is that good or bad? Was it were you Dr. Phil or was somebody else Dr. Phil? Did you change your life? Did you open their eyes and put them on a better path? I used to watch Dr. Phil until it seemed like, at least maybe because I was younger and just naive, but it seemed like it was more authentic in the beginning, and then it became more like Maury Povich or Jerry Springer. They lost me with the Catch Me Outside girl. Y'all know she's like a millionaire from OnlyFans. Isn't that crazy? OnlyFans is crazy. So I've seen videos of so many women, young women who did OnlyFans and made this money, and then after a year or two they like hate themselves and regret it because you got all of that out there for the world to see. And I imagine it does change how you view yourself. It probably makes like intimate relationships hard as well. No, I'm not judging. Sorry if anybody sees this that's uses OnlyFans or is on OnlyFans. I'm not trying to judge. I've never been to the platform. All I know about it is what I hear from third parties, which is not really like I'm talking about OnlyFans except for now. But I've seen like videos of like interviews of women talking about it. So, I'm sure there's the other side too. And I have seen that. I've seen people that are like proud of it. Kyrie says, "You, Dr. Phil, I was trying to help a subscriber realize they need to stop hating women." Yeah. Women make the world go round. We need women. Everybody came out of a woman. Yeah. I have those same issues sometimes myself. I have a lot of negative feelings about men, some men, and I find myself saying, just making these statements that are like blanket statements, men this, men that. I'm like, oh, I don't mean all guys, just all the ones that I've been with, which is an exaggeration, because they're good men, good women, bad people as well. Dolly says, I'm only surprised no U.S. soap has attempted to do an OF storyline. The UK soaps have done it. You know what? If anybody's going to do it, I bet Beyond the Gates would do it. I got so tickled yesterday when they said TMZ and Facebook and The Breakfast Club. I was like, oh shit, that's so real. It's so authentic. So it might be. Ooh, who on Beyond the Gates would turn to OnlyFans? Would Chelsea do it if her modeling career falls through? I feel like that's like the easiest guess. Well, it doesn't have to be a woman. It could also be a guy. Dolly said it would be smart for them to try. They make social media a big deal. Yeah, it actually makes a lot of sense. I wouldn't be surprised if they did it. It seems like, it is very clear that they were intentional about being more modern, even with what they do, like when they're on the phone and like or they FaceTime and they have like the screen in the corner. Don't know why I'm doing this, like you guys can see the way that I'm looking at it, but you know what I mean, how they have the phone up and like their graphics are up to date and people's contact photo looks like a real photo and not like a prison mug shot. So I think they definitely have some younger people probably on the staff in charge of that. It is cool. Dolly says he can see Chelsea falling into it somehow. Kyrie said with all of his gambling. Who was the gambling? Doug, yeah. Yeah, he might need that money. Doug might start working to pay the bills at this point. Yeah. Yeah, I think he's gonna rob his wife. I was surprised. I didn't think that Vanessa had money. I knew she was like the real estate person, but as soon as we found out that her family had money, he was like, "No, that can't happen." I was like, "Oh, he about to take all her money. She about to be broke." Which I don't know. Hopefully, she got some money stashed away in a separate account that he don't have access to. I was mad at Vanessa. Like every scene Vanessa in with a man in it, she was like giving him the eyes. I was like, "Girl, you horny all the time for everybody except your man." And it was like he was trying to spend time with her. He was trying to engage with her. I was feeling bad for Doug. Till that poker chip fell out his pocket, and then I had left the room and came back, and my daughter's like, "You were right. He got a gambling problem," because they had went to the next scene. Damn, Doug. We were rooting for you, Doug. We were all rooting for you. Yes, you did, Dolly. You did tell me you met Vanessa and Andre. I think it was alive a while back. I remember you refreshed my memory because I did not have this at the forefront of my mind until you refreshed my memory that you had talked about the having the opportunity for the meet and greet months ago. We had talked about it in our chat, and that you went. That's so cool. I was I don't remember if I asked you then. Did you get any like pictures with them or anything like that? That is really cool. But even just the memory is cool enough. I'd be trying to like get their contact information, slip in my email address. Like you need an extra, I'm there. I can be in the background. Yeah, I remember. This is a tangent. I don't want to change the subject too far. What you were saying, but saying the background player made me think about the where were they at the bar or the wedding? They were at the club when Haley walked in towards the beginning of the show, and she was trying to talk to Danny, and Danny was like cussing her out. And they actually had the people in the background leaning around like this, like they was actually paying attention. GH doesn't do that. They just have people sit there like they don't hear the confrontation happen 10 feet away from them. But everybody on Beyond Gates that was in that room was looking. The only thing would have made it better if somebody would have been on the phone like this. That's the only thing that would have made it better. But yeah, back to what you said, Dolly, about the opportunity to meet them. That's really cool. Vanessa, okay. And now it actually means something. I mean, it meant something before, but now I can put a face to the people. Vanessa is the Lucy Code, the real lady, and Andre is the one who was blessed to be with Danny twice and still sniffing up behind Ashley. Okay. But they said Andre's a player, so we'll see where that goes. I think I can like both of their characters. Now I kind of feel bad for Vanessa. So even though she cheated on her husband, I wonder if he cheated on her first or if he's just lying to her. If he cheated on her first, then maybe I can forgive her for all the men that look like she would. What if she gets pregnant? What if she gets pregnant and the baby come out white, 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 all the way white? And they'll be like, damn. Because the men so far, the men that they showed her cheating with are light, more, or of a more fair complexion than Doug. He took pictures of the panel, but not with them. That's still cool. Andre is the one helping Danny get her. Hell yeah. Yes. I was so proud of her for taking what she wanted. I just don't like that he's still acting like Ashley is like the best thing since sliced bread. I would rather him be sweating Danny a little bit more. But Danny's made it clear that she's still not over Bill, which we all know she's not over Bill. Even though she should be, because he has humiliated her over and over. I really appreciated the flashback scene that they showed us of everything that Danny had said to Bill when she was humiliating herself about how she built his life up and how she sacrificed everything for him. I was glad we got the flashback scene to see Bill saying that same stuff to her. I just wish like we knew whether he meant it. Like I need more flashbacks. I want to see when Haley first showed up, when Haley and Bill first started making eyes at each other. I want to see that. Kyrie said, so it seems John Lindstrom, aka Kevin Collins, GH Beyond the Gates character, is gonna be a villain or at least ruthless. Ooh, fun. Fun. No disrespect to Kevin, but Kevin was boring compared to Ryan. I love Ryan Chamberlain. He was so funny. I don't appreciate that he killed Kiki. But other than that, I always laughed at Ryan because he was a villain, but it was comedic, but not cartoonish. Like it was fun to watch. Unlike Sid Will. Dolly said, "Did you ever see the storyline with Amber?" I didn't see it on Bold and the Beautiful, Dolly, but I saw like I didn't see it as it aired, but people told me about it, and so I saw like clips on YouTube. It was Usher's baby, right? Poor Rick. I wish Rick would come back. I say that Thomas is the only thing that would bring me back to Bold and the Beautiful, but if Rick and it was Jacob Young playing Rick would come back to Bold and the Beautiful, I would watch it too, just to see him cuss Ridge out. I love every time Ridge walked in the room that Rick would be ready to like stop breathing so he wouldn't have to breathe the same air as him. It was Marcus's baby. Why did I think it was Usher? Probably because I didn't know all the black characters at the time. I'm sorry. Thank you for correcting me. And Marcus. Oh, who is Marcus? Marcus is Donna and Justin's son. I think that's right. And I wasn't watching when he was around either, but I don't remember if somebody told me or I watched like old clips. Usher did have a thing with Amber. Okay, so I just mixed up the timelines. So Amber like chocolate all the way around, huh? Okay. Come back. I know I missed something. It's Marcus's baby. You would love, yeah. Jacob Young, he's so good. Usher. Yeah, Marcus is Donna and Justice. Yeah. I wonder what he's up to. I don't even know if they're still showing Justin. The last time I saw Justin was they brought him back to be a fake suspect in Tom Starr's death thing. And then it ended up being Crazy Luna. I am excited that Bold and the Beautiful did make Finn Luna's father, but I haven't tuned in to watch it. I think I probably saw it in like the either Albert's live stream or Kyrese's live stream. Somebody had it like as a headline. So I bet it's interesting, but not interesting enough for me to come back. Dolly said Eric did an adult adoption, but they act like they don't remember that. So Marcus is technically a Forrester. Oh. So this is when Eric and Donna were together before. Justin just let him do that? That's wild. I mean, why? Like, I would have thought that. It's not like Justin was broke. He could afford to take care of his kids, his child. I might try to find clips of that. I might would like to see Donna and Justin, how they got together. Because maybe it would make me like Donna. I haven't really seen Donna in his story other than like with Honey and Eric. Like, I haven't seen anything for me to like want to care about Donna whatsoever. Kyrie said Justin just let it happen before he knew he was the biological father. Oh. Let me see. Yeah, I gotta try to get this app so that I don't have to keep making the comments come back. Justin just let that happen before he knew he was the biological father. I think I saw an episode on YouTube. Yeah, I do like that Bold and the Beautiful has a lot of their classic episodes on YouTube. I downloaded the app. I used to have like a real cable thing, but it was so expensive. So now I have Google TV. That's why I don't watch the soaps live. I watch them at 8 on Hulu or like at 6 on the CBS app. Dang, I forgot what I was saying. YouTube. Oh, I downloaded Roku on that because one day I just set General Hospital to the remote control to see what would pop up, because I was like, maybe there's some. It was one day I didn't want to wait for Hulu, and I was tired of watching it on YouTube with all the distortedness and bad audio. So I was like, maybe there's a way. So I prayed on it and said General Hospital to my remote control, and it popped up that I could watch it live. All I had to do was download the Roku app. So I did, and I was so excited. I was like practically like giddy with excitement because I thought I had figured it out and I had circumvented the system. But it ended up being like season 56, so like 5-6 years ago. But it was fun to watch, and I watched that episode, and I've watched it a couple of days since then, and enough to realize that it's on a loop. So like they'll go back to season 56, and I don't know how far into like close to the present they go, but not all the way to the present, and then it just goes back. Because I turned it on yesterday, and it was back to the same episode I had seen before, where it was Wiley's birthday, and Nell called Michael to visit her in prison and like taunted him and tortured him, you know, knowing that the baby was Wiley. Harmony was locked up with Nell. Shiloh was around. Willow was brave and decent and with Chase. Back when I liked Willow, they had rescued Christina from the cult. Sam was a fucking hero, badass. Billy Miller was there. I'm trying to remember what else. I saw Nina was back with Valentine. She was Phyllis. What's her name? Oh, I know there's no name. I can't think of it. But she was playing. Michelle Stafford was playing Nina. It was really good. It reminded me of how good the show could be, like, which is also sad because it's not quite like that anymore. Valentine was like a real bad guy, but he was still kind of like sexy. Like for me, before there was Jack Brennan, there was Valentine. Like it wasn't just that he was like fine to look at. It was just he was so confident and smooth and like witty that like I could see it. And then once he got with Anna, I don't know, came like pathetic. And when he left to do like the excuse me, left to do the Disney show and came back, I just didn't see Valentine the same. But then we had Brennan, so I was cool. I was happy. He filled that void for me. But now the real Brennan is gone. I don't know who. I don't have a favorite leading man on General Hospital right now. Not based on current storyline. That's pretty sad. Yeah, now we. Payless Jack is right, Kyrie's. He sucks. He's not. And again, it's not just about like looks. He does not have it. The oomph. He's not. It's not. And bless Laura Wright's heart because she's still looking at him with that sparkle in her eye, like he is still Brennan. But that's just because she's a good actress. He sucks. I don't know who casted him, but I'm not a fan. And in my mind, the real Jack Brennan left because he saw where the storyline was heading. Because if you see, right when it started to get with Joss is when he left. I think that they say he just didn't renew his contract, but I think he was like, I don't want to play this character. He didn't want to waste that chemistry with Laura Wright or take advantage of Joss that way. So they found somebody who probably wasn't attached to the character like the original actor was. I just be making up stuff in my mind. I don't know if any of that's true, but it makes sense. So a lot of times it's really just not really as complicated as people make it. It's what makes sense, and I think that makes sense. But dang, that was a hell of a tangent. I think we were talking about Bold and the Beautiful, and I was talking about YouTube and old episodes of General Hospital. There we go. Whew. Dolly says I call him Bob from accounting. That man can't do anything for Carly but her taxes fact. Oh goodness, my daughter ain't here. Every time I do my reviews, when a certain scene pops up or talk about it, I want to make this joke, and then I realize I can't make that joke in front of my daughter. Carly talking about her plumbing, that she was so glad Jack fixed her plumbing. If that was the real Jack, we know he would have fixed that plumbing. Y'all know what that means. Would have laid the pipe, cleaned out all the cobwebs. But I don't want that with this Brennan. I do not want Carly to let that man touch her at all. Let the old Brennan. They probably would have been on the kitchen floor, and I would have been here for it. I'm gonna tell my daughter what you said, Dolan. He's Bob. We'll call him Bob from accounting. Ooh, oh, okay, guys, it's after 1, so I'm gonna grab me some lunch before I get back to being more productive. What Kyrie says, no virgins in this chat room. Right? How do you know? I'll have you know, I have given birth 3 times, and that's the number of times I have been intimate. That's what I tell my mama. I'm just unlucky every time. Was a good shot, I guess. Dolly said the funny thing is that last Jack was perfectly Carly's type. She finally got the perfect. Yes! Perfect. I didn't even care that he had them zip ties and that he was going to kidnap her. I feel like if he had kidnapped her and they would have been alone together, they still would have got together. Like, once they were in a scene together, it was like nothing could stop that. The chemistry was apparent. It was like a gravitational pull for them to be together. I was so happy for Carly. The last person Carly was with was Drew. Ooh. And before that, it was Sunny. Like, she didn't even get to do Jason one time before Sunny came back from Nixon Falls. She needs Brennan, the real Brennan. I wanted that for her and for me and for all of us. We deserve it. So I really want Carly to have a good romantic storyline, and I don't want them to recast Jax and bring him back to be it. But I worry that that may happen with the way the story they're telling with Joss. That like her dad may come back around once where the shit hits the fan with that, and I don't want that. But we'll see. Yes, I agree, Dolly. Like he would have given her the time of her life, and been able to like whip her away. I don't think that's the right way to phrase it. Like jets and airplanes and go places. She deserved it. Thank you, Kyrese. I hope you have a good day too. Thank you, Dolly, for coming in. Guys, I'm gonna go eat. Thank you so much for you kept me from talking to myself, and it's so much fun to talk about these shows with you guys, always. I feel like even though you do other chats, and Kyrese, you have your stream, Albert, we go to Albert's stream. It's like you can never talk about it too much because there's so much lore and so much history there. It's always something to talk about. So thank you for helping guide the conversation. I would have been up here just reading cards and shit. So I really appreciate you guys. I'm gonna get something to eat, and I don't know. I'll see you in comment sections or in streams or something. But thank you so much. Y'all have a good day. Be safe out here and live long and prosper. Thank you, Dolly. I appreciate you too. I appreciate you. I love your opinions too. It helps that we kind of have similar ones. No, I respect your opinion more than just like appreciating it because you are well versed on the history. You know what you're talking about, and you often say things to make me not even whether I agree or disagree, just think about them. So much respect to you, and Kyrese to you as well. All right, y'all have a good day.